Hi Stampers, this is Trevis. Welcome to GratiTuesday 02. And so today is our second video of getting creative in our album. Yours doesn't have to be a gratitude album. I've talked about this. You can make yours anything you want. You can make it, just a family photo album. You can make it a recipe book. You can make it anything that is in your life. In fact, I had one girl tell me that she's going to put all of her creative product ideas in hers. So I'm excited that people are getting on board. I hope you're watching. And today, for our second video, we are going to make a full page for our album. And so the album is a 6x8 album. Okay, so as I talked about, you can purchase the album through Stampin' Up. It's inexpensive, actually. It's only $10.50 for the album, and it's plain. It doesn't have any of the inserts in it. It's just the album. It's a two-ring little notebook. Okay, so you have to purchase the pocket pages separately, which is cool because you can purchase as many or as none. If you don't really want to buy those, you can just make your album without the pocket pages. So today what I'm going to do is do a 6x8 page. So it's going to be like a small scrapbook page. One of the pages in the assortment is just a full page 6x8 clear pocket page. So that would be perfect for this. And I'm excited because you can use all your product. You can use old product, you can use current product, you can buy new product to put in it. You can just go crazy and make it your own. So I know you have a lot of product that you're not using, right? Stamp sets, punches, old designer series paper, just tons of stuff. I actually have a lot of that myself. And so today I'm going to incorporate that into my page. So let's get started. I am going to use some stamps. I'm going to use some different colors, and I'm excited to get creative with you. I have a few ideas in my head. My head just reels with ideas. Then I sit down and I'm like, I don't know where to start. I don't know where to start. I don't know where to end. So we'll just see where it takes us. Like last time I had to jump up and down, and I'm sure I'll do that today too. Okay, so this is the pocket page. I'm going to include a photo in mine today, just one photo, and you don't have to put photos in yours, but I'm going to put one on this page. So I'm going to put this aside. I don't need that yet. I have a piece of 6x8 designer series paper, and this is from the annual catalog. It's current paper. It's called Perfectly Penciled. We love this paper, right? And obviously use it for cards, but today I'm thinking perfect for my background. So this is going to be my start. I might talk a little bit about organization today also, because organization is key to using your products. You can't just have your stuff everywhere, crazy. I don't really commingle my current product from my retired product. I try to keep it separate because I'm a demonstrator, so I don't want to use retired product on my cards, but I have a lot of it. So the first thing I do is, I don't know if you've ever seen my craft room. It's very full. In fact, it's almost maxed out. I have a lot of drawers and shelves and containers and all kinds of things. And one whole area is really kind of a scrapbooking area. Okay, I do have my heat tool over there. I have my little printer, my photo printer, which I love. It's called a Canon Selfie. If you're interested in small photos, that's the way to go. And then I have a lot of other scrapbooking items that I don't use on my cards. Then I have a cart that is all new mini catalog products and celebration products. I'm looking at that right now. On this side, I have bins. I have all my current stamp sets, and then I have bins. And behind me, I have cardstock and punches and dies and ephemera, all my embellishments, things like that. I have my glues. On my desk, on my table, I have a small container. Here, I'll show it to you. I have a small container that I keep, you know, products that I use daily in here. A ruler, some glues, my take your pick tool, my mini glue dots. Needs to be bigger, but this was a little gift, so I love it. It's got my name on it. When you have a name like Trevis, you don't get a lot of things with your name on it. Can't even buy those kind of things usually, so somebody made this for me. And I keep my blending brushes in this. Okay, so this is something I bought I think I got this at a craft store, Hobby Lobby maybe. And I keep my blending brushes in here. I love it. It works great for me. So I keep that handy. My room's not huge, so everything is pretty accessible. I keep my two cut and embosses on the credenza across from me, the big one and the small one, the Pee-wee. They're both over there. I have drawers full of stuff. It's just everywhere. So, but this is my happy place. Come down here and create, and this is where I hold classes. In the next room over, I have a huge table and I have classes there and clubs. If you're interested in any of that kind of thing, usually we make cards, we do paper pumpkin days, that kind of thing. Okay, so what do I want to do here with this paper? Well, I have some scraps, so I'm going to show you something. I have this little tray, and in here is just leftovers of things that I maybe cut out and never used. This I thought was way too cute. This was something I got at Starbucks. It's so cute. And it's actually a gift card, but look at that. I was like, ooh, I think I could use that on a scrapbook page. You're my sunshine. And then cover up the Starbucks thing. Now here I have some tape. Yeah, it's just full of little things. Some of this stuff's from Paper Pumpkin, but you know what? I mean, I can use this in my scrapbook. I have another one full of, and look, this was a tag off of some socks. Look, on this side, too cute. And then I have my poetic pod. And here I have all kinds of sentiments that I haven't used. Probably won't use these on my scrapbook, but look at this one. A vellum leaf, yes. You know, this kind of stuff. Little pieces of scraps. You know, it's just hard to get rid of that stuff, right? So most of these are retired greetings, but you know, I see things in here I can use. Things just get piled up, and okay. So I have this, and this was in this container. Okay, and this is a piece of designer series paper that I cut out and never used. So I'm thinking that's going to go on here. This is a piece of vellum, just been cut out of a circle die. So I'm going to use that. I have these two. I'm going to try to use these three colors. So I'm going to use Soft Succulent, Blackberry Bliss, and Polished Pink. Those are kind of my color palette for today. This is Polished Pink, so I was kind of jumping off point. I'm going to use Biggest Wish. I like this big hello. Obviously, I'm not going to make it a card, so I'm not going to say happy birthday. But I could if I was doing a scrapbook page of a birthday. But I'm just going to probably use the hello somewhere. And I have this alphabet. I don't know if you guys have seen this alphabet. This is in the annual catalog, and it has a punch that coordinates with it. So this is called Best Label Punch, and these punch out all these things, right? So if you want to do a scrapbook, like a heading or a, title page, this is a good start. And then I also am going to use this stamp set, I think. So this is Bottled Happiness, and when I look at it, I'm like, you know me, I'm a flower girl. But I really like this, Overflowing with Happiness. So this is a gratitude journal, and I'm grateful for a lot of things. I'm happy. I try to be a happy person. So I like Overflowing with Happiness. I might use that today. I also have this punch. So a lot of things fit into this punch. This is the double oval punch, current in the annual catalog. So I think I'm going to start with, oh, and here's my photo. This is my middle grandson. This is Ben and me. And I love this picture of him. He's a little sweetie. He's the middle child. And he's 6 years old now, so I think he was 5 here, but he's all my boys are, I have 3 grandsons. They're all my favorites. I don't have a favorite. They're all sweet and lovable to me. So I am going to, the first thing I'm going to do is add some color. I'm going to add a little color to this because it's a little bland. So I'm going to take my blending brush, and this one is the red. I want the pink, dark pink. So I'm just going to add some color. And I'm not going to add color everywhere. I'm just going to add to some of these flowers, just random. Okay, liking it. Okay, and then I'm going to add some Blackberry Bliss. Same thing. A little Blackberry Bliss. I'm going to try not to go too crazy with this one because this is dark. But see, it's a little purple. A little purpley, and I like that. This is my purple blend marker, blending brush. Not blend marker. So you can see it's just, these colors play well together. I usually go with three colors. Try not to go too crazy. You can go crazy, right? It's up to you. But I try not to go too crazy with a variety of colors. Okay. And then clean that off. Now I'm going to pick out some soft succulent. Pull up a little of that, and for that I'm gonna do, I think that would be the light green brush. For this I'm not gonna color in the, I'm just gonna go in between the flowers kind of on the leaves. I'm liking it. This might be a cute card idea. So as I'm working here, I'm just gonna talk. So I am going to do these on Tuesdays, these videos, until I don't have interest anymore. Either your interest or my interest. I'm not doing anything in person with this idea yet. I possibly could, down the road, do something like in-person classes, but don't know really where people are on scrapbooking or making a journal or an album. Okay, looking pretty good. This might be a little more right here. Okay, all right, I'm gonna leave those open because I'm gonna probably be doing some stamping. Okay, so I have this, and when you run it through the Canon Selfie, you have to use special paper, and you have to have special ink for it. I should mention that, but it's awesome. It's a little tiny Canon Selfie printer. It's hooked up to your Wi-Fi, so you can take pictures off of your phone and put them right into the app and print. And you can print little ones, 2x2. You can print 2x3. You can print, this is a 4x4. You can print 4x6. 4x6 is the largest, but the paper comes 4x6, and it has these on the ends. So you will need to, where's my scissors? You will need to trim those off, right? Okay, so now I'm gonna trim that down a little bit because there's some dead space on here I don't really need. Just trim that photo down a little bit. What's cool about cropping photos, you can crop off your fat. If you've got a fat arm or a fat leg, you just crop it off. Yeah. Okay, so I have some retired paper. It's called Fitting Florets paper. So this was paper that came out in November, I think, and then when it was depleted, it was retired. So look at this piece. How cute is that? So sometimes I have a problem with putting a photo on a page with just naked, no border. So I am going to put a border on it. Okay. And you can use any kind of glue you like. I'm just going to use my Stampin' Seal on most of this. holds really, really well. You don't want your album to fall apart. Look at that. You would think I'd planned that, but I didn't. That was clearly just a leftover piece. But how perfect. Okay, so that's going to go on here. So I'm going to cover up a lot of this, but that's okay. You have to go with it. Okay, so I have this piece, and you know, vellum is awesome, just a little added, and I'm liking this. So I'm thinking, do I want this over here? I kind of always like my, I don't know, not always, but a lot of times I do like my page heading at the top. Sometimes I'll, you know, put it sideways or whatever. So I'm going to stamp something on here, and I think it's going to be this overflowing with happiness. Yes. And I'm going to stamp this in black, which I did not bring my black pad over. Hold on. I'm just going to stamp it in Memento. Quick drying. And I'm going to stamp it over a ways because I'm going to trim off that side. See how cute that is? Okay, where's my cleaner? Nope. There's my cleaner, a chamois. Okay, so your chamois, you know, you need to clean it occasionally, and you need to keep it moist. And it's easy to clean, it's easy to keep moist. In fact, sometimes I'll just mist mine, like mine's getting a little dry on the edges right now. So I could just mist that, but if it's really inked up, sometimes you don't know until you take it to the sink and start squeezing it and all this ink comes flying out. It needs to be cleaned occasionally. Okay, so now I'm just gonna apply this. My vellum. Okay, and then, you know, adhesive shows through vellum, so I'm not going to put any adhesive on the vellum that's exposed. Just going to do this, and I'm going to trim off the back. Oh, photo gone. Okay, I haven't glued the photo down yet, so that's kind of cool because I'm going to do some other things. Okay, so I cleaned this. I'm going to put this away. I don't think I'm going to use this stamp set for anything else right now. I could actually, you never know. I might do another stamp, but let's see how that goes. Okay, so what do I want to do now? You know, and here I am. I like to do things straight. Maybe you don't. Maybe you like things on an angle. So this is your chance to go with the flow that you like. That looks cute though. I might, you know, I might do the angle, but my heart tells me to go straight. Look at this. Remember me telling you about this? Dang, that's cute. It doesn't really go with the color theme that I was hoping for, the yellow and the tealish color, so I don't really know, but that would be like so cute on here. I really like overlapping the photos with things. So, you know, I have this. This is another one of these, but I don't think I need to use that. Okay, so I have these. So we are outside. It's on our patio. So I'm like, maybe I need some. Yep. I'm liking that. Yep. It's working out so far. A lot of times if I have pieces like this, I'll write the color on the back so I know. Just jade. That doesn't really go. This is crumb cake, so this goes with everything. This is a neutral crumb cake, so yeah, goes with everything. I could do spotlighting. Like if I wanted to, I could take one of these and I could actually spotlight our faces. Now that's kind of cute. Kind of like it actually. Then I could do this up the side. It's pretty cute. I think I got that flipped backwards, yeah. So this is just some old pieces of scraps that I had. I also have some of this. This is so pretty. So this is, look at that. Or up here. Yeah, like that. Okay. Maybe we'll add a little of this across the top. You don't want to make your pages too thick, right? Because then you got issues with, you know, fitting them into the sleeve and then making your album super thick way before you wanted to. This is cute though. I think I'll do a little bow. You're laughing because I'm not good at bow making on screen, but I'm gonna try it. I don't know if I've ever been successful with making a bow on camera, honestly. Well, especially this one because it's kind of, I'm not taking the full blame because this is kind of fraying apart. There we go. Oh, cute. I like it. I kind of like the frayed look. I'll fray it up a little more. So you can fray this and take the gold and fray it out. Look at that. Kind of makes it look vintagey. I like vintage. I don't know about you. I like vintage. I like that. It's a little long. It's so fun because you can just go crazy. Okay, what else do I have here that I want to use? Or some of my other ideas I wrote down. Sponging. This was not planned, but I kind of really like it. I don't want to cut his. I'd rather cut my head off than his. I got a bigger one, but it's too big, I think. Okay, so let's start gluing some stuff down. Here's the problem if you lay everything down and then you don't glue it down and then you have to lift it all back up to glue it down. Okay, so this is going to be a little interesting because it's so tiny, but I think I'll just put a little adhesive on the, you could do mini glue dots or something like that if you wanted to hold this down. There's no rules, guys. There's no rules. And if you just try things, it's just kind of like when you get your new phone and you are nervous and you're like, I don't understand how this phone works. So different from my other phone. I don't like it. And then you start playing with it. Yeah. You'll start liking it. And I like the white. I'm going to leave it white. I could have colored it with something, but I'm going to leave it white because it makes a good focal image. See, and that's crumb cake. I wrote that on the back. But anyway, as you start playing with things, you will, you'll get all excited and by trying new things. This one almost needs another one, and I think I know what stamp set that's from. That is from, hold on a second, I'm looking at my stamp sets. I think it's from, this is Pam's favorite stamp set, I think, my friend. It's called Forever Fern. Yes. So that stamp is from Forever Fern. And I think I'm going to stamp that again. Since I like it there, I'm going to stamp one. I have a big enough piece of cardstock here. I think I do. Yeah. I'm going to stamp that in Soft Succulent. Ooh, it's dark, but look at it. It really coordinates. Now, I have the dies, but guess what? Rather than get up, get the die, go over to my cut and emboss. So I didn't bring it over here. I'm just going to trim this out. Let's see, cut it real quick. So at club this month, we did, one of my clubs, we did a lot of fussy cutting. And there was a lot of whining going on because there were no dies for this stamp set we used. We actually did an Easter card. I know it's crazy, but, and there was a lot of fussy cutting and people were whining, but they ended up loving the card. And I'm like, oh, I love fussy cutting. Now, is that going to be too much of the same? Or should I have done something different? Maybe I should have done something different like this one. Maybe I should have used this one instead. I think I should have. So see, now guess what? This gets to go into the pot with the unused products that will get used another day. Okay. So I fussy cut that for nothing because I'm not using it. But I love this stamp set. Yeah, so the card we made did require a lot of fussy cutting, and the little bunny ended up having like a carrot in his hand. So cute. You know the stamps that I'm talking about? Easter Bunny. It's in the mini catalog. Now I like it better. Okay. I'm glad I changed it and did a different stamp. I don't want to cover up everything about him, all of his clothes. So I'm just going to put that down there. So see, I did not go with the, although there is green in the arm of the chair, his outfit is, you know, his shirt is blue and orange. And I obviously didn't go with blue and orange. So I don't always go with colors that's in the photos, although that is a good jumping off point if you don't know where to start. Okay. Then, let's see. I got lots going on here. Where is my chamois? Everything's here. Now, see, I did have hello, and I wanted to use that. I haven't used it yet, but I don't know if I need it. I have this overflowing with happiness. I think I might just need some embellishments and be done with it, honestly. So I'll clean the stamps later, since I can lose something in a heartbeat. Okay, so embellishments. I have here in my container some embellishments. Oh, wait, I had these, but these aren't really the right colors. But look, this is that Today is the Day Memories and More card pack, and look at these words. Smile. Oh yeah, smile. I like that. I'm going to use that. Happy, which I already talked about being happy. Love you. Oh, got to use that. I'm putting a little extra glue on here, I think, because sometimes these, I think it's pretty sticky, but there's my glue. This is fun. This is fun. I love this. Something besides cards. Look at that. So cute. Now, some of these colors don't really go. But what was it I saw that I liked? Other than that, love you, create memories, make a wish. Create memories actually might be the right color. That might be soft succulent. Let's use some of these. I think that works actually. I don't know if that's mint macaron or whatever. I'll bring one up here. And you know how I kind of like to do threes, right? But there's no third. Well, there's this one. This one. I'll put it up here where you can see it. I don't want to waste it where it's not going to be seen. See if I can get that up. Maybe I could get this off and put this one there. No. After I said these aren't very sticky, they are very sticky, actually. There. There. I like that better. Okay, enough of those. But anyway, you can see how cute these are. And there's some blank ones that you can write things in. Super cute. Okay, I have these embellishments. So these are retired. Yeah, these are retired. And they are called the In Color Jewels. And these are the right colors, right? Because this is polished pink. Oh, no. Yeah, polished pink. So I'm going to use some of these. Just going to put some of these on here. Use them up. And then I think some of these are soft succulent. Yep. Soft succulent. I'm going to put a few more of those. Oh, look, there's little teeny tiny ones. Holy cow. Super cute. Didn't see those at first. Okay, I'll just put one there. Okay, so we got those. I also had these. These are retired also, Genial Gems. So if you have those are super good on a scrapbook. So they're kind of flat. They don't stick up a lot. So, okay, so I think that's my page today. And as I said, I could have made this small. I could have easily made this into a 4x6 card, right? By just, putting the photo on there and making it a little smaller. So do what you like. Ask me questions. If you have questions, I'm more than happy to answer your questions. If you're interested in purchasing any products, let me know that. It's celebration time, so anything you purchase from the annual catalog or the mini catalog earns celebration products. So if you don't have a mini catalog or a celebration catalog or an annual catalog and you don't have a demonstrator, contact me. I'd be more than happy to get those to you. And it's a perfect time to have an online party. I've got one going right now in Ohio. So just wanted to say hello today. And my name is Trevis Bossler, a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in St. Louis, Missouri. And if you would like or share this video, that helps me get my videos out there to more people. Thanks for watching today. See you on Friday for a card and also next week for another GratiTuesday. Bye.